Welcome back to the KingDumb, y'all. Episode 34. Once again, I am Brian, your co-host, as well with Raul.
Welcome back, you guys. What's up?
It's been a week.
It's been a week. Yeah,
actually,
about a week ago.
Oh shit! Damn. I think we're starting to get on track with our posting and all that.
Yeah, we're
so
getting
that's
back
good.
into it. Yeah.
And let's before we once again forget. Should we spin the wheel?
Let's do it. Yes, I'm down.
You know what?
We didn't update the wheel, huh?
I was about to say that.
Maybe next week. Maybe if you guys have any suggestions to update the wheel, guys, let us know, you guys.
Yeah, I was gonna say if anything, I'll try to post about it too on Instagram.
Yeah, we just gotta feel like we've done almost everything again, huh? On this wheel. Well, almost everything. I feel like 90%.
How's it?
Yeah, because we've done.
I just know we've done a couple where it's like we could switch them out, you know?
A lot of repeated ones for sure.
Or just something different where it's like.
Yeah.
Because the switching the shirt thing, I was like, okay, I think we hit that like 3 times or something, you know?
Yeah, we did, yeah. And then we did the shout out, we did the karaoke, the hot sauce.
We'll see.
Yeah.
By next week, hopefully we got some brand new stuff for y'all.
Hopefully.
But let's spin this, see what happens.
Do it. The mic's in the way. There you go. Oh.
My bad. And we are going to spin again. Dude. I want to get rid of that one.
Or the trumpet.
The what?
The trumpet, or like El Chacal.
Oh, from that one TV show?
The Sábado Gigante.
Yeah. That guy with like all black or whatever?
Yeah.
Dude, I got to put some weight down on that
now, yeah. That's a strong spin.
Dude, no. Oh, okay.
Oh, wait,
What?
it's right in the center.
Show last pick on camera?
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, we've done this a couple times too.
Yeah, right?
What did you see?
What is the last picture?
So my last picture, it's of
Bruh.
Camila.
It's a video of me with Noah, like on Snapchat. Dude, that's nothing crazy.
Yeah, for me and my baby girl too. Just chilling.
I was gonna say, I feel like I'd never take any like crazy pictures.
I feel that's all my phone nowadays. Like just my kids.
It's filled with like Noah and then random
and then screenshots for me. And then
food. Yeah, screenshots of random probably shit, memes, and
yeah, and then like I try to take screenshots of stories that I've seen for the podcast too, like to remember. Like, oh, okay.
Yeah, like I'll remember that, but completely forget.
That's a good topic,
Yeah, that's funny. Well, there you go, y'all. Boring ass picks. That's what y'all got. No?
Yeah.
See, we gotta get rid of that one. That's like nothing ever really good.
Yeah, I feel like we need to update at least half of this for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, you guys let us know any suggestions and we'll do it.
But I want to talk about a little something that I feel a lot of y'all know about this 100
Oh yeah,
men versus one gorilla. I was about to say 100 gorillas versus one man. Imagine that shit. What? How long will that last? 2 seconds?
Literally seconds. Yeah, milliseconds.
Yeah, no, for real. But 100 men versus one gorilla. I just want to know, what do you think would what would happen?
Okay, so I know for sure a lot of men would go down for sure, 100%. If not all, but
most,
yeah. I feel like the men got a chance, but they got to really strategize and like get together and like think about stuff, how to do it, because there's no mistakes. Because if you do like one little mistake or a slip up, it's over,
And I think that, okay, because, all right, if you break it down, the gorilla will be kind of clueless of what's going on.
Yeah.
Until people get too close, and it's going to start getting to like that defense mode.
Until that first hit or something, yeah.
Yeah. But like how you said, if not all, most are going to suffer.
They got, knocked out.
I feel if men would really strategize and like, okay, like no backing down. Like you gotta, if we say like we're gonna jump on that gorilla, we're gonna jump on that gorilla.
I feel at that point, like you gotta like draw sticks or paper rock scissors, because the first like line it's done. Like the first men going after them, they're done.
It's like chess. You put out your little pawns, and then from there you just strategize to get around. And, maneuver.
Yeah, because I feel like that's the only advantage that men got is their brain.
Yes, but I was actually okay. This is one thing that like kind of stood out to me, and I started thinking, right? So if it's 100 men versus one gorilla, the first several men are gonna be kind of wasted real quick.
Yeah.
And after some time, it's a lot of muscle movement for this gorilla, so it's gonna tire out.
Yeah.
It's gonna get to a point where, like, okay, say it took out like already 50, and it's still trying to fight off the rest or whatever. Because I feel like it feels like no, like we all start attacking and just don't back down, even if you kind of got hit. Like you just keep on trying to jump on this gorilla or whatever. It's gonna tire it out until a point where like it's not moving much. Yeah, and like yes, like we finally got it where we want it.
Give up,
like like now get on it more. And I don't know, but.
It's a gorilla.
When will it get to that point?
Yeah, because I feel like, well, you know how men say, like, you know, like you gotta get into that primal instinct, you know, when you're working out or like playing sports.
Yeah,
this gorilla got it like all the time, you know.
Well, okay,
because they're from the jungle, and like they got that primal instinct.
Yeah, have you seen a gorilla fight a gorilla?
Yeah, that's just
bro,
crazy.
that shit is scary. Like I see this and I'm like, oh my god,
it's over. Yeah,
what the hell is going on? Type of shit, you know. And I remember I saw a video of that, and somebody was like, "Oh my god, where's the zookeeper? What the hell is a zookeeper gonna do in the middle of this freaking big ass fight?" Like,
right?
No.
Yeah,
it's if like anything, the zookeeper is like, "I ain't going in there."
Yeah,
I know better.
If anything from far away, you know, with the sniper tranquilizer. That's you know, but besides that, there's no way he's jumping in.
No, hell no.
Like, so break it up, guys.
Right? Like, come on, guys, let's separate it. No. So that I feel like, say if you were in it, right? If I were in it, I would be like, okay, I don't want to be one of the first because I know I'm gonna be dusty, whatever, you know. But after the several 50 people and like it's starting to go down, like fuck it, I guess like it's my turn to jump in. And just try to hold down its arm or something. I don't know, bro.
I feel like it's gonna be really hard though.
It will,
because I feel like even like 100 men sound like a lot. Like there comes to a point where like it's too crowded. You know, like all right, guys, give the 20 men some time. You know, like
well that too.
Yeah.
If you get one gorilla surrounding it, I feel the max probably people able to surround it at once will probably be like 15 to 20 people.
Yeah.
Or probably even less because you know.
Yeah, like for example, like maybe only like 5 could hold down one arm at the same time.
Think of this: a quinceañera table, the round table. It fits 10 people. That's kind of like surrounding, if anything, like a gorilla, you know. So you're not gonna have a large amount of people attacking it at the same time.
Yeah,
and you don't want to be stupid and like start balling up, and then you guys fall and like looking up at the gorilla's feet about to smack you down, and like no. So I feel you have to be very like strategized.
Yeah.
And I don't think we can do it.
No, you know what? I mean, one, it's a gorilla. Like they're like triple the size of a human. Two, like I read somewhere that their bones are like way thicker than ours. And you know, I'm sure men are like used to fighting each other, you know, punch each other in the face. Oh, you know, I broke his jaw or whatnot, but I don't think they're ready for like that gorilla jaw.
No, hell no, bro. No.
It's
overall,
crazy.
I think as much as some experts want to be like, oh, but a gorilla get tired and this, like, I still
no, yeah. I mean,
it's
they live
a big
in
no for me.
Yeah,
it's a gorilla.
I don't see. We know who has a chance that I saw.
Brian Shaw.
Oh, probably.
Brian Shaw's a
If
he's you
like
guys don't know who Brian Shaw
mountain,
is,
right?
That
he's
called
big.
the mountain.
Yeah, he's like 6'9".
I don't know.
But even at that, like I feel like even though he's strong, I feel like he might be a little too slow for a gorilla. I feel gorilla like they're just big and fast, and they got like super long arms. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like if you look at a gorilla, you probably think of like a sloth kind of thing. Like move slow or something. But when they're playing in like the zoo thing, they're running around and jumping like crazy. Bro, this is a 400 to 500 pound animal.
Yeah,
and it's jumping around like it's like nothing.
And they can do a pull up with one arm. Like it's crazy. Like what?
Bro.
I already Brian Shaw could do that.
Nah.
No, you know what I mean?
And what's crazy, like us as humans, when we get that big, they even sometimes have to have that little breath thingy to like be able to like breathe better. So gorilla, this is their natural habitat of being this type of big. So I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's just not looking good for us, bro. Let's break it down.
Right?
It's a fucking gorilla. It's gonna destroy us humans. Shit, we destroy burgers.
Literally.
If anything, this is I feel the reason why like humans become like that top food chain thingy, whatever. Because we're smart and all that. We could make firearms and all that. But if it was like fist to fist type of combo,
I feel like we'd be at the bottom, huh?
Oh, yeah, close to it.
Yeah, because I read somewhere that even monkeys are stronger than us.
Oh yeah,
yeah, and they're way smaller than a gorilla. So imagine a gorilla. It's crazy.
Oh my god, yeah. Like, have you seen that whole with the chimpanzee that rips off like
the shirts? Yeah. Oh yeah, the scalp too. Yeah.
See, that takes fucking strength.
Yeah.
Like, give me all day if you were pulling my hair and like, no, try to rip it off my scalp. Like, it's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
Like, you'll pull some random hairs, but not the whole skin. Like, that's
just with like one force too.
Yeah. See,
like if people struggle with, have you seen those monkeys like in Thailand who like snatch people's phones?
Oh yeah.
People struggle with those, and they're like tiny compared to a gorilla.
Yeah. See, I think we're like bringing out more evidence than we need to, and I just think we just we're not a match to the gorilla.
No, yeah. Oh, well, I saw like a funny meme that somebody could take out a gorilla, 100 gorillas supposedly.
Oh,
Chuck Norris.
Yeah, I bet. That, bro, 100 gorillas versus one Chuck Norris.
It's over, gorillas. Yeah, still gonna win. I saw
Chuck Norris,
right? I saw he's gonna like run the house one time and it's over.
If anything, the gorillas are starting to overthink this shit.
Yeah,
I don't know, man. It's Chuck Norris,
right? I saw somewhere that said like, you know what, like that wouldn't even happen because the gorillas would start running away immediately. Mm-hmm. That's true.
See, they're smart. Humans, we're all trying to think how to take down one gorilla. Gorillas are smarter than that to try to take off one Chuck Norris. It's that simple. Like I said, overall, a gorilla is a freaking wild ass animal. I don't think no matter how we try to strategize it, I don't think we're gonna win.
No, yeah, the gorilla crush you, stomp on you, de-scalp you, bite you, break your bones. That's crazy. Yeah,
and even at that, like, you know how there's like how we said, big strong man, you know, and they do like these competitions of like picking up heavy ass weights and like
and
100 pound this,
for months.
These gorillas, like how we said, they're 400-500 pounds, and they're swinging that 405 pounds like nothing. They grab like random big logs and like dude, toss them like no other. Well, also, that's one human right there just being tossed like whoop.
Yeah, and you know how you see them like eat fruit and shit, like they be like biting into like watermelon like
that
nothing.
Part. They grab your scalping. Eat it like a fucking cantaloupe. It's done.
Like a lettuce. Yeah, it's over.
Yeah, bro.
That's crazy.
They're too strong. Let's just say that.
Yeah. You know what? Man, I have no chance. But have you seen like the girl version of it? How they're like, who would you pick to be out in the wild? Like a stranger guy or a bear?
No. Why?
Like, they're saying that they would pick the bear.
Oh, I could see that. Like a stranger.
Yeah, like who would you pick if you were out like in the forest? Would you pick? Well, the girls like would they pick a man or a bear? And they're saying, well, most of them are saying the bear.
I could see that though.
Yeah,
because kind of like how I was bringing up last time on one of the episodes that with all due respect, most things that happen like with SA on all that, it happens to most women.
Yeah.
So for them to having that like, okay, am I going to run into a random stranger or a bear? They'd rather have like a random bear. And I can see that, you know, like shit. I feel even if I was in that situation, I'm like, give me an animal. Sometimes people are weird.
Give me a dog, you know?
Yeah, because, definitely I would love a dog.
Yeah.
But some dogs are actually crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know. But either way, I'd rather deal with an animal than.
Yeah. You'd rather deal with the bear? That's crazy.
I would.
Yeah.
Because, like, I know the intentions of a bear. I would already kind of know, like, I'm going to pass by this bear. Or not even that. I would be like, no, it's a bear. I know to be cautious.
Yeah.
A human, they might come up to me and be like, hey, my tire's flat over here. Can you help me?
Yeah.
Attack me. And that's what sucks about humans.
Yeah. I mean, he could be like a nice bear. He could be like Smokey the Bear, you know? No forest fires. I got you.
He'll just be mad. He'll like,
hey, Smokey.
What did I try to teach you several years ago? You know, fucked everything up. See, so still.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I feel I understand why they'd rather deal with a bear than a human.
Yeah, because bears, they're nice. They're big and they're snuggly. They could,
If I were to choose the other 99 people, I don't think I'm going to choose you, Raul. No. Because you're going to be trying to hug that damn gorilla instead of trying to fight it.
Should I run it away? 100, you mean 99? I'm gone.
If they told you, like, you know what? Like, we got 99 people. You're the last one, but we need you part of this group. How much are you willing to, like, get paid to be part of the 100 people versus a gorilla?
You know what? I feel at that point, I'm like, you give me all the money in the world, I'm be out. What's the point of all the money if
you're not gonna make it, right?
Yeah.
See, that's
yeah. You know what? I'm with you. Yeah, I don't trust men. I feel like those 100 men, goners.
See, and that's another thing. The whole big thing about this whole 100 man versus a gorilla, like, you have to be like no backing down and all that. But how many other people in the back of their head are going, well, I'll let them go first. So no one's gonna fucking push this damn gorilla.
Yeah.
And then we're all just standing around like, so who's going first? Like, you know, so it's just not gonna happen. That gorilla's gonna slowly take them all out. And then once that gorilla attacks those first 4 or 5 people and see what that gorilla did to them, everyone else is gonna be like, oh my God, what the hell did I get myself into?
I'm gonna pretend like you took me out too. Hold on. Let me lay down.
Everyone's all looking around like, why is Raul all the way back there laying down already?
Like, guys, come on. It's a strategy.
Get on the floor. No?
Don't move. He don't see you.
Well, but that's a gorilla. You know how bears supposedly do that? Like, if you act, leave you alone.
Well, have you heard that little saying? I think if it's how's it go? If it's brown, don't.
You're talking about poop?
No, like, fuck, I forgot the saying, but like
if it's brown, turn around.
Yeah, if it's brown, turn around, or like something like if it's I don't know, I forgot, but like it's a whole expression that
but
makes
it's a saying that supposedly. Like, if
pretty much that, like, a black bird you can fight off in a way, but the brown bird, there's no way.
Okay, one, if there's a saying for that, screw that. Any type of bear, I'm running.
Let me see if I can find it real quick. But yeah,
I wouldn't. I'm sorry, I just would not fight any random bear out in the wild.
No, yes,
that just seems like. It's a freaking bear.
Oh, okay, yeah. If it's brown, lay down. If it's black, fight back. Yeah. No. Yeah.
They want us to fight back a damn bear. That's their advice.
No, yeah, because black birds are like way smaller than brown birds, and they're more like scared. I think so. Some shit like that.
Could you imagine yourself fighting a freaking bear?
I mean, I'd be scared shitless regardless of what color the bear it is.
Yeah, same. And I'm not gonna be like, oh,
I'd be even more scared to see a cub. Like, I'm fucking gone for sure. You know how they say, like, we see a cub, like,
I was about to say that's actually probably worse because the mama's right around the corner, like, keeping an eye on the baby, and they're just waiting to, like, you better leave my baby alone if you get too close.
Yeah.
Boom.
We're not look at him. Oh, you looking?
Don't look twice. Don't look twice. You saw twice. What did I tell you? No?
You got him, dude.
All right. The people want to know what the hell happened to you.
they want to know the tea.
Yeah, they want to know the tea, bro. What happened to you?
You know what?
On the day of that concert for
Julian Alvarez? Yeah. I got really drunk, you guys. That's exactly you guys. So the story I told you guys, that's literally what I remember. Like, we got there, we're pre-gaming, we got drunk, and then I remember, like, going to suite to like where we watched the concert, and then we just kept drinking there, huh?
Yeah. We're drinking a lot.
Yeah, and then that's it, you guys. And after that, like, I remember glimpse, not like a whole lot, like not a whole lot.
What little pieces do you remember?
Walking. I remember walking.
You're like, I don't know where, but I was walking.
I remember, like, you walking, yeah, and then because you know how
you're looking down at your feet, going, "These boots were made for."
Yeah, walking. No, and I just remember, like, me looking at my feet walking, yeah.
Oh shit!
Yeah, like, you're like down, walking, yeah.
Right.
We know how the next day I showed you, like, my cut in my hand. I didn't even know that happened either.
Yeah.
The print I had fell in the bush. I didn't even know that happened.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you know where I, like, messed up? It's because that day I had only ate breakfast, you guys. I only ate breakfast.
You know what's...
And drank coffee. And you know how coffee dehydrates you? Yeah. So imagine that plus drinking alcohol, like...
Yeah.
And at a concert, like, we're not drinking water either, you know?
No. I'm not sure if they even have water. Okay. Because I'll tell you this. I remember the last glimpse I have of you is... Like I said, we left technically a little bit early because we're like, oh, just to kind of skip like the lines and whatever, and like try to head out home sooner the better, blah blah, you know. And we got to like the ground floor where pretty much everybody's at.
Okay, yeah.
And somebody stopped Myra for like some pictures and stuff. And then I remember Karina to my like right, and then you were a little further off to the right.
Yeah.
But I don't think you guys noticed that Myra was getting stopped. So I was like, oh shit. Like, and I was like, Raul, Karina, like Myra's getting some pictures real quick. Like, hold on, wait. Yeah. You know? And you for sure didn't hear me. But Karina kind of heard me.
I mean, I didn't even know I was there.
Like, huh?
So I didn't even know I was there at that point.
Yeah, definitely. And Karina kind of heard me. So she kind of like turned around, and then I repeated her like, oh, Myra's taking some pictures. She was like, oh shit, okay. And she looked like towards your way, trying to see where you were at. And she was like, Raul. Like, but you just kept on walking.
Yeah.
I think you were just like in your own world and like, everybody follow me. Yeah. I know how to get to the car. And you didn't know how to get to the car.
No, you got
So she followed you, but I was like, okay, she's going to go get Raul. I'll wait here, obviously, with Myra. Boom, take some pictures. And a couple of other people noticed her and like, pictures and chit chat, you know?
Yeah.
And then I completely lost sight of both of you. So I was like, oh shit, okay, hopefully they just walk to the car and we'll all meet up there, you know?
Like what's going on,
Yeah. So during that time, I'm like, okay, still like getting like meeting people, doing pictures, and then I think Karina starts calling me. And she's trying to call me and saying something about you, like Raul's not stopping. Yeah. Like he just keeps on walking. I need help, blah blah. I was like, okay, like I'll be on the way over there, just wherever you guys are at, just wait, and then I'll try to like, you know, just tell Myra let's hurry up, like Raul's like drunk, you know.
Yeah.
And it's just so hard. Like Myra just kept on meeting people, and then there's a lot of people, you know. So I was like, okay, like let's just start walking. Boom, we're starting to walk because we pretty much ended the opposite of like where we parked.
I remember that. Yeah, how we parked at like number 1 and the entrance was like 12, huh?
We parked at 2.
Yeah,
there we go. Entry for where we went was 11.
Yeah,
and the last one is 12.
Because I remember like when we got there, like I do remember how like we ran kind of like half of the stadium to go to like towards our entrance.
Yeah, because we went with Beauty Bird and all them, and they were already there in front of the entrance, kind of just waiting. Yeah. So as soon as we got there, we were like, oh shit, like
we'll
where
get
they
it
at and blah blah. Yeah. And we were trying to like chill, drink, and they're like, oh, we're on the opposite side. Like, oh shit, like okay, like let's just start running. So we were kind of pretty much doing the opposite thing when we left. But obviously someone got lost. I don't know who, but
you guys, you guys. I mean, that's why like my story was short because I don't remember. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, and that's why, you know, like that's why I talked about like stopping drinking and stuff like that. You know, like especially like that heavy, like
that was funny.
In those type of events. You know, yeah.
So I'm walking towards you guys. And Karina's still like blowing up my phone, and every time I'm trying to like pick up, but at the same time I'm trying to watch Myra because Myra was tipsy too.
Yeah,
and she was like kind of falling over, and I was like, oh my god, like it's okay. And I just kind of like held her. We're walking, and then I finally meet up with Karina, and she was like, I don't know where he's at, and I have his phone, and this. I was like, what? So I was like, okay. Myra needs to use the restroom.
Like, she just got
bro. No, and I met her after that. Myra needed to use the restroom, and I called Karina. We were like at, I want to say 6 out of the whole little entryway.
Yeah. Like,
and you guys were at 11. We're like, wait, what the hell? Like, how did y'all pass us, but then like ended up back this way? You get me?
Yeah.
So we're going around this way, and somehow midway, you guys passed us without noticing.
Yeah.
So like around 6, like the entry 6, Myra needed to use the restroom. I was like, okay, there's a big line. Use the restroom. Just wait here. And she was like talking with some other girl, and like they're like kind of chit chatting, whatever. And at that point, I started just running all the way to 11 because like I ain't got much time. By the time she gets out of the restroom, I need to be there by the time she gets out of the restroom.
Jeez,
so I just started running all the way to 11. And on the way there, I'm like calling Karina, like, where exactly are you at? Like, what do you see around you? Do you see like a food truck? Do you see people with like hot dog. Like, what do you
Yeah.
see? So I could know where exactly where she's at. So boom, slowly pinpoint where she's at. I meet up with her, and I was like, okay, where's Raul? And she was like, I don't know. He just was walking. He wouldn't stop, and I couldn't keep up with them. Blah blah. Yeah. And she was like, he's just so drunk. I'm worried he's gonna get hit. All this stuff, you know. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna take you with Myra, and then you guys are just gonna chill. And I'm going to go get Raul. And she was like, no, he's gone. I was like, trust me, I've lost several friends when we're drunk. And by the end of the night, I'm going to get us all home. It's happened before. So I get her, walk all the way from 11 all the way back to 6 and leave her with Maya. And what's funny, as soon as we got there, probably like 30 seconds after, Maya got out the restaurant. I was like, perfect timing. Cool. And I was like, okay, both of you guys just kind of chill. And I'll be back. And they're like, no, like, don't, like, leave. And this, I was like, I know, but y'all, like, are already tired and, like, falling everywhere. But I was like, screw it. Let's all go. And then, boom, we're starting to walk back to 11. And by this time, I want to say it's already been, like, an hour and a half or so. Because I think you were gone for, like, 3 hours, bro.
I was probably doing laps around the stadium.
Yeah. No, and what's funny, when I was running from a little bit... backtracking, when I was running from dropping off Myra to go meet up with Karina, I saw some random guy in the bushes. And on the way over there, I just see kind of like legs, and I was like, oh, watch that be Raul. It wasn't you, though.
Okay.
So I was passing by, I was like, that's not Raul. I gotta go. Like, good luck to you, guy, but, you know, I gotta find my friend.
I feel like half of the stadium was like crazy, like
everyone was. The fact that how we said last time that it was the most liquor sold is just telling you that there were drunk people.
That's crazy. Yeah,
you know, I was even one part. I remember, I think it was with Karina. We're just like, oh my god, there's a freaking like lake or like some water little area, and I was like, pond, probably. Damn, like there's drunk people, and that thing's here, like. There's gonna be some bad, like, you know, shit that's gonna happen there. Someone's gonna fall. Hopefully not like nothing bad, but like fall in, like, oh my god, I'm wet, blah blah. You know. So going back, I'm taking Myra and Karina with me, and we're going back to 11, and we can't find you. I'm literally like walking everywhere with them, and I didn't know how you guys found me. No, well, someone found you, and then they. I guess we're talking to you and like trying to get info from you. Like, we know who you are, but where is your wife? And then what's crazy, I think they were trying to contact Myra through Instagram, like doing Instagram like calls. I didn't know you could call people on Instagram. That shit was crazy. Yeah. But yeah, so they were trying to call her, and obviously I guess they weren't getting nobody picking up.
You probably have to have like the app open, to be able to see the phone calls.
Maybe. But so Myra didn't see that. But I'm guessing you gave them Karina's number, like you knew about Heart, which is really good. Yeah. And Karina was like finally picked up and like contacting them and like, where are you guys at? And they're like, we have your husband. He's just doesn't know where he's at, obviously, you know? Yeah. So slowly but surely, we're like trying to pinpoint what street you were at. And it was like, if you ever gone to a stadium, you know, there's like main streets, and then you take like a quick turn, and then that street goes into the stadium. So you pass that street, and you're kind of starting to get into the actual streets, but not actually, you know? Oh, shit, okay. So that was the good part, whereas like you weren't there yet, but you went pretty far.
That's crazy.
Completely far away from the car, but you were going far. Fuck. So finally, after some time, and we kept on calling back and like we're on this street. Where are you guys at? And by the time we met them, like, dude, there was nobody in the parking lots, and it was funny.
I was in a marathon.
And you were the only runner. You're running. Fuck. But yeah, dude. So we finally met up with them, and what's crazy about this, when we got out of the stadium, the people that were like stopping Myra, they were the ones that found you. Oh. So it all backtracked to them. And I was like, as soon as I saw them, because they're in their car and stuff, and I was like, wait, like, aren't you guys the first people like we saw outside? And they're like, oh my God, yeah, blah, blah. And it was just like, dude, it was just like the whole crazy how all this went down. It's insane. But you know what? Good times. Let's do it again.
Damn, you know what, guys? Yeah, I got like so lit, you guys, and that's the thing. Like sometimes when I get lit, like I don't pass out, you know. Like I just black out, but I just keep going.
Yeah,
yeah,
you sure did.
Yeah, apparently, yeah. Should be running marathons and shit.
Yeah, but and that was a funny thing where I was like, oh shit, like you weren't just passed out like on the floor somewhere. You were still just like trying to walk around, and I don't know what else. But we just went home, got home safe, and good times. Like I said, good times. Guys,
if it wasn't for Brian, I'd probably still be running laps on the stadium.
Still at the stadium? Like they had several events already there and all that. Like, what's that random guy doing out there? He's been here for weeks. Just let him be. It was fun though. It was fun, especially because even though it was a little bit of a shit show towards the end, we all got home safe, and it's all a good memory because we got home safe.
Yeah,
that was fun.
That's all that matters. That we made it home safe, you guys.
Yeah. You know what's funny about? Okay, you know how you kind of just said, like, oh, like yeah, like with drinking, you just get like to the point where you don't black out. You just keep going. Yeah. Like, do you prefer drinking or smoking?
Oh, I want to say 100% smoking for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like I've always been like more like leaning towards like smoking. It's just something with like drinking, like like you're like drinking with buddies and like we know what alcohol is different from smoking.
It is
because they're both kind of like you could both chill and do it and vibe with the people you drink. But with drinking, like it just takes a different turn, you know.
I feel there's big differences between both of them. Obviously, you do them both to like have a good time.
Yeah,
but as well, that's if you do any of that.
You know what's crazy too? Like now I'm thinking about it, like you know how before they used to say like, oh, like if you smoke, you're gonna forget stuff, have short term memory and stuff. I feel like it's the opposite. I feel like with smoking, like I remember everything. Like when I remember the whole night, chill, everything. But with alcohol, like it's the complete opposite.
Yeah.
So I think we're talking about alcohol.
Yeah, you know what? I think that's so true. Because that, like how you said, you all you remember was leaving like the stadium.
Yeah.
Technically. And then the rest of the night was kind of like a blackout.
Yeah.
But like when you're super high, you kind of just you're high, but you're going through everything and you remember all the shit, but you're just high.
Yeah. Eventually, like you start like tapping into like parts of your brain that you never know. Like I wonder, you know what I mean? Like you start wondering like different shit.
Yeah, no.
And just like seeing like stuff from like
a different perspective,
like an out of body experience. Oh, you know what I mean? Yeah, it's different for sure.
Yeah, definitely. I could definitely agree with that because even like the recovery is so different.
Oh yeah,
because I could wake up the next day after drinking and be like, I don't want to do nothing today.
Yeah,
I feel like shit.
Yeah,
you know,
like yeah.
And if I were to smoke the night before and I wake up and I still feel it, it's just kind of
you just feel like a little slouchy moment, but that's it. Nothing major.
Yeah, and I'm like, it's already a chill day and I haven't done shit. You know?
Yeah.
And drinking, I'm like,
like the whole day, like it's gonna be like recovering terrible. Yeah, because that next day I was like throwing up like for half of the day. Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah. The next day after that.
Yeah.
Yeah. See,
it was terrible. Yeah.
Oh man. And you know what? I could so relate to nights like that where I drink and I'm regretting it.
Oh yeah.
The night of, and I'm like, I know tomorrow's gonna be a bitch.
Yeah.
Because of that. If I'm already having a bad night, I know tomorrow I'm gonna wake up super hungover and just
horrible feeling.
I want to eat, but I can't eat. I want to drink something, but I can't drink. Like
that part. Yeah, like I would eat and like 5 minutes later, out.
So yeah, and then waking up the next day and after smoking or something, you just feel good.
Yeah, you feel good. Yeah.
Like it's nothing crazy.
Yeah, because even when smoking, like I've gotten to a point where like I play basketball, while high. I work out, while like high and stuff like that. Yeah, like it's no problem.
Yeah. I feel. Well, I think I brought this up a couple of times where like I remember I used to skate and I like the feeling of it. It was just like, oh, it just feels good. Like I'll be skating downhill and just like the wind hitting you, like just felt great.
Yeah.
Like, ooh,
Yeah.
this is a nice day, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like I would literally just look at like the sun and clouds, like, damn, it's a beautiful day out
I like
here.
that one guy. What's his name?
Bob Ross?
No, the guy with the cranberry juice. Remember?
Oh my
Dog
God,
face, right?
Dogface 420? Yeah.
That's exactly how it was. Yeah, like in the skateboard.
That is the
That's what just like
perfect.
That's what you just described, literally.
Yeah. What is it? Analogy? Or-
Yeah, I think so, right? Yeah.
Yeah, dude, that is like, yeah, he's just on his skateboard thriving, going to work, and just like, it's a good ass day.
Yeah.
It don't matter what's going on. Like, he's just thriving. And see, like,
And with
drinking, he
alcohol-
probably wouldn't even be able to ride a skateboard.
Oh, yeah. The complete opposite.
Yeah, bro. Some people struggle with walking. Now skateboarding.
Fuck.
And I feel like I've done that before, but it's just not the same. Like, I
Oh
don't know.
yeah, it's a
That's
whole
funny.
different like ball game with that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so since we both preferred obviously like smoking over, I was like, going to the next topic. So we both prefer smoking over drinking. What do you prefer, vaping or smoking?
Oh,
Yeah,
like the actual like
Yeah,
flower towards
yeah.
like pens and stuff.
yeah, like flower towards like vape smoke. Like,
There, I feel
what do you think? It's I guess not healthier because I know
Better-
they're
like
both
better for
bad,
you,
I guess. Yeah.
I don't know what's better for you, but I know
I bet they're probably like kind of equally like
probably.
yeah.
But I know there has been issues with like pens and stuff.
Yeah, people actually do develop like more like issues faster with pens than with actually just smoking. Probably, I would say, right? Because I've seen stories of like, oh, like years. I forgot what article I was reading about like how this 20-year-old like guy made it to the hospital because his lungs are like filled with fluid because of all the vape smoke and stuff
Oh,
like
shit.
that. And so fast. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Compared to like it's like someone being admitted to the hospital for like smoking weed, and I'm sure it's happened.
Yeah.
But I just never really read articles about that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well,
In comparison to vape, like vape smoke.
yeah. I'll say that. Like just me personally, I like flower more.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't know. Just me like even like ooh, smelling it or seeing it.
Yeah.
It's just something different. And then like yeah, I don't know. I don't know if because that like it's convenient of like the pen because you can
Yeah,
just
it's portable.
anywhere
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's the kind of difference too, where it's like depending what you're
More
doing that
discreet,
day.
yeah.
Yeah, like you could go anywhere and do it, or like, oh, I'm at home and boom, like
Mm-hmm.
break it up, pack it,
Yeah.
you're good, So they both have their benefits, but health wise, I don't know.
Yeah. I feel like they're probably both as equal as bad, but
Yeah.
but something about just having the actual like real thing and breaking it down. Yeah, it's like nostalgia, I guess, for me or for us.
Mm-hmm.
It just feels more like more chill.
Yeah. Like just as simple as this, like when we're chilling with like friends, if you're like, oh, let's roll up and blah blah, like
Yeah.
chill with friends and pass it around, instead of like, oh, let's pass around the pen.
Yeah, it's complete.
It's so different.
Yeah.
It's like doesn't feel right. I don't
Yeah,
know.
yeah. You know what? And also something about the like hitting like a vape pen. I don't know. Sometimes like I feel like it doesn't like hit as
It's different.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like it definitely has different compared to flower for sure. I feel like the feeling is like seconds or minutes.
Mhm.
It's like so small, so fast.
Yeah.
Well, that's me, like personally. Yeah,
Yeah. I don't know. I prefer flower.
yeah, you guys. Flower over everything, you guys, for sure.
Mm-hmm. I feel that's me.
Yeah, yeah, and then that part too, guys. Like, I'm not like a drinker at all. Like, so when we do like go out and drink those type of nights without having any food, like it's gonna hit me fast. I'm a lightweight. I want something lightweight. Yeah.
Well, overall, when someone just doesn't like eat or anything like before, like I feel the difference for myself. Like when I eat and then like, oh, later on we're chilling and drinking, I was like, all right, like cool, whatever. And if I haven't, I'm like, oof, maybe I should have a little bit something before we like chill, because I know it's gonna just hit.
Yeah, no,
hit
yeah,
harder.
yeah. And I feel normally, like that's always like in your mind, but since it was like an event, concert, it's cool,
Mm-hmm.
like totally different mindset,
Yeah, but that shit was still tight.
Yeah.
Like I don't know, we gotta do more of that. That's just dope.
Fuck.
Oh, you know what? Okay, I want to ask you something. Are you say for yourself? Are you more of the person? Say you got friends wanting to chill and all that, and they're like, "Yo, like, should we all just like chill at home, do whatever, some gaming, beer pong, barbecue, whatever?
Come over, yeah.
Or like let's hit up a club or a bar or whatever, like more of like that homebody, like what is it called? Homebody or what's the other
homebody versus just going out, I guess. Yeah.
But like as a party mode.
Okay, I feel like I was always the type like I would go over a friend's house or like chill or let's go to a park, chill there. That was literally like I never really went to like
bars
like that. Yeah.
Oh shit, no.
Or clubs. Yeah.
I don't think I ever really went to clubs.
Yeah, and we did drink like like pick up a 12 or something.
Okay.
We'll chill with some 40s something.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's it, that's it. Like we never really went out to bars or clubs like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Okay. Like, did you ever? So, like for bars, like you just never went to them really at all, or is just more?
No, honestly, like I feel like I started going to bars like with Karina. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Honestly. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, yeah. So maybe that explains why I'm such a like a lightweight. But I would drink with friends, but like it was mostly like at their place. Chilling, playing, just chilling.
Yeah. Damn. All right.
Yeah.
But
what about you?
But even like say out of Karina, like if your friends just hit you up like, yo, we want to go chill at a bar.
Nowadays, nowadays, I still go over to my friend's house.
No, but like when you guys first started dating, like say you guys were dating, but your homies are like, oh, like we're gonna meet at a bar.
Oh, okay.
Like, would you go or just like
okay?
Or your friends wouldn't hit you up?
I see what you mean.
To a bar, no?
We for us like they would hit me up. Hey, let's go play some ball. Yeah, so we'd always meet up at a park and like roll one up and stuff like that. Yeah.
That sounds fun.
Yeah, but that was pretty much like our bar, for sure. Yeah. It's not till like we got like older now, like now like now since we hardly see each other, like let's meet up at this bar. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. That's dope. Yeah, I feel like growing up, like I would go to like certain bars, and then I feel it was especially hard because one of my homies lived above a bar.
Oh, I remember. Yeah.
So I feel that bar out of all the bars we would go to was like the most.
It was like the kickest spot right there.
Yeah. Like I remember, okay, so my homie lived right above a bar and he would hit me up and like, oh, come through, blah, blah.
Yeah, for you guys, like come over, man, like come to my house. And then chill.
Or apartment.
Yeah, and then downstairs right there. Yeah, I remember.
And that's the thing. We would be heading over there, right? And as soon as we get there, and we're like, yo, we're at your front door, like open it up. And he was like, oh, I'm at the bar. And I was like, oh shit. All right, we'll just go to the bar.
Yeah.
And then boom, like later on, like 2-3 hours after, we'll be like, oh, fuck it, let's go upstairs now and play some Gears or Halo, whatever it is, because the bar's already closed.
Yeah.
It's already 2, like,
Fuck, yeah.
So we were like, fuck it, we had a good time, let's go upstairs. And like, and that's the funny thing, like we would be at that bar and they'll close at 2. And where he lived, there was a 7-Eleven, like kind of a block away. Mm-hmm. And he already knew, like, oh, let's go grab a 24 because the bar's about to close. Or if another homie was about to pull up and it was like, oh, well, the bar's still like open, but it closes within like 15, 20 minutes.
Yeah, but they called already
like
last call has been called already. Yeah.
Yeah. And it was like that person's on the way, like pick up some brew because, we're about to head out and the last call was already out. Type of shit, And then go upstairs and pound the
like pick them up because they're about to lock that shit to 7-Eleven.
Yeah, and that was the thing, dude. So like the bar's about to close. Oh shit, that means 7-Eleven's about to close. So like we got to go now.
Yeah.
So once we got to like that last call at that bar, we already knew like we got to go grab some more brew because we're not done drinking for the night.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, no, we drank a lot. It was fun though.
Yeah.
Good ass times over there.
Yeah.
I feel. Did you go a couple of times? I know.
I did. Yeah, I did. Yeah. Too. I think we went for sure. It was
Lemon Festival.
No, it was not necessarily like your bachelor night, but it was like a night where like okay, like the boys gonna hang out and the girls gonna hang out at the house. Type of vibes. Yeah, I remember that like one of those nights, and then there was a couple other nights for sure. Yeah.
That shit's tight, huh?
That was dope. Yeah, it was dope.
And that was the thing. Like like. He lived right above a bar, so it was just nonstop drinking.
You guys can fucking pout, for sure. I was like, because I remember your homie Anthony, like he would have like because you guys would do like the Sharpie thing on your arm.
Oh, box
And
challenge.
Yeah, he was like, damn, like I was like, dude, like you have like 20 stripes. What is that? Like, oh, it's how many
How many beers?
beers? I'm saying like shit. Yeah, it's a
No,
lot,
yeah. That every time we did the little box challenge thing, that was like we know we were gonna be like drunk by the end of the night.
Yeah.
But it was fun.
Yeah.
Because it was like a good like 4 or 5 of us that did that
yeah.
challenge thing. So it was cool.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys saw this, but Labubus?
Labubus, yeah, they're in.
They are in, bro.
Yeah. I don't get the hype, but you know, I feel like it's for sure like a kid thing. Or I want to say it is, but I know for sure
it's everybody.
I'm gonna get like we get some comments. Nah, what you mean? I collect Labubus too. Yeah.
No,
I know I have a cousin who collects them too.
Yeah,
yeah.
I feel that's what I'm saying. I feel like it's like back in the day. No, not even, because I was gonna say like Pokemon cards back in the day.
Yeah.
But no, because Pokemon cards, I remember back in the day was just like mainly kids.
Yeah.
Now Pokemon cards is like everybody.
Yeah.
Because older people now were those kids back in the day.
Exactly.
And they're the ones that have the freaking golden Charizard.
No, right? You know what it is though? I feel like everything collectible, like it just hits, and then from Japan too, because I heard Labubus are from Japan.
Are they?
I'm like Japan knows how to do it though with collectibles and all that stuff, because there should always be hitting big. You know
for
what I
real,
mean? You know what I mean?
It could be that too, since it's like imported items. Like like we're not gonna have them.
Oh, it's rare. You know, yeah. Yeah, cause I know Tina, you know, gifted one to Mia for her birthday, and Mia knew what Labubu was. Like, what? Like, I didn't know what Labubu is.
Well, and that was a funny thing when I pulled up, I saw Mia and she had her little, was it Labubu?
The Labubu, yeah,
like on her
and I have a name, and she knows the name for the Labubu. It's like called Zizi, like that specific one she has. It's called Zizi.
Because she was like, "Oh, my Labubu, it's Zizi," and I was like, "Zizi Top," and she was like, "No, Zizi." I was like, "Oh, okay,
all right,
yeah." So I don't know. That's just crazy, but it's like that new toy,
and they have this creepy smile too, huh?
Okay, I'll tell you that. Do you remember like your first time ever seeing a Labubu?
Yeah, like it reminded me instantly of the movie Smile.
That,
you know what I mean?
It reminded me of freaking Gremlins. No?
Oh, Gremlins too, yeah.
I was like, this little thing,
furry animals, yeah.
Yeah, because it looks like a little cute, like doll, but then you look at its face and you're like, oh shit,
it has that evil look, huh? Yeah,
yeah. But I remember seeing it a little while back. It wasn't obviously like a year ago, but it was like I don't know, like a month ago or something. And I was like, what the hell is this little doll, you know?
Yeah, I don't get it, yeah.
And then like recently, this past week, I was like, everyone is like blowing this thing up.
Right.
And I'm just like, I need a Labubu. No, I was just like, what? What? It's just a craze. You know? And what's funny, me and Myra, we're at the mall and she saw one. She was like, oh my God, a Labubu. Yeah. And I was like, no way you're going to get one, you know? But I was like, we'll see. And she was saying, like, she just, I don't know. She's just looking into them, blah, blah. I don't know if she's going to get one. But I feel maybe. You never know.
I feel that's why they're in, because, like, they're different from, like, stuffed animals. You know, like, it's always, like, the cute, like super cute teddy bears or super cute. But this one, like, it's for, like, a teddy bear, but, like, it has that different face. And I feel maybe that's why, you know?
Yeah.
Because it just look different.
Yeah. I don't know.
But have you seen the prices too, though?
No,
They're
why?
Expensive.
How much are they?
I mean, selling could go up to like over $100 easily.
Oh shit!
Yeah, like the rare ones. I heard.
Okay,
yeah,
see, I didn't know that.
Yeah, they're crazy.
So they're
expensive.
like those what are they called? Those little bobblehead thingies.
Oh,
fuck!
Little bobbleheads.
Bobblehead pop.
Night? Oh yeah, the pops. I think they're called pops.
Oh, is it just called pops?
Like the brand is pop with the exclamation mark, right?
Yeah.
And they have like
they have everything, legit every
like celebrities, like you know, like Marvel characters.
Yeah, and they make it into like a character little pop thing. Yeah. See, those things are expensive too sometimes.
Yeah. Those things, like and people just keep them in the box the whole time. Like they don't take.
Yeah, my brother had like I don't know how many.
Yeah.
He had like specific little like collectible ones. I think he had a Chucky one.
Oh yeah, it's dope.
That was signed by like somebody.
Okay.
I don't know. I was like, shit.
I feel those are actually like dope. You know, for me, like they give you like collectible, like like this one's Chucky, you know, or Labubu was like. I don't know. I don't get it. But
and that's why like
maybe because we're older. I don't know.
It could be.
Yeah, maybe because
I don't know. But I don't know. I just saw that thing, and then
they're for sure in.
Yeah, and then another thing I saw that was like trending. Do you remember the ice bucket challenge?
Yes, the ice bucket. Yeah, the
And
ALS.
originally they did it for ALS.
Yeah.
But now they're doing another ice bucket challenge, and I believe they're doing it for just like mental health.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
For
So I was
mental
like,
health
oh,
awareness?
shit. Like, yeah. So I was just like, damn, like we just bringing back everything up.
Right?
Yeah. Like, you know how even styles, like they've
Styles, yeah.
came back and all
Yeah,
that, like they're
'cause-
trending again, like
Uh-huh.
from styles from like the 70s and 80s or whatever.
Yeah, I feel like like every
Everything repeats itself.
like styles back too, because even like David wearing out 501s. I was like, what,
Bro, oh my, and the 501s and like the Pro Club and all that, like Shaka,
Yeah,
that,
like
all
the baggy clothes, all that stuff.
yeah. Bro, that was like a thing back in the day. I remember
Yeah.
like in middle school, high school, I was
Yeah.
just like, oh shit, you know?
And then like in the 2010s, like if you were wearing like why are you wearing that? And I don't know, where like in 2020s, like it's back.
Yeah.
If you're not wearing, like, what, like, why not?
Bro, that's insane. I'm
Yeah.
gonna start dressing like the 1800s and stuff.
Right.
See if that kicks in. Like, nobody else is gonna do this trend, dude. Friggin', I don't know. What do you remember a specific trend thing that you did that was
Yeah.
just like
For sure, like back in middle school, high school, when people would put like the ligas on your like you would tie up your pants so they wouldn't sag, or you put that little tack behind your
yeah,
like
so it doesn't drag.
yeah, so yeah, that, or like for sure the pro clubs,
Yeah.
the spiky hair,
Yeah,
hair.
I did that.
Yeah.
I did Liberty Spikes too.
Yeah, like the spray on like the color. You remember?
Oh, I didn't do that.
Me neither.
I
but
remember
I
my
would see a
brother.
lot of people do that.
Yeah, no, not me. A friend of mine.
Yeah.
No, but I remember what's funny. My brother was like into like I don't know, like rock music and
Yeah,
all
yeah.
this other shit. And he had cheetah print on his hair.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And my
I
aunt did
remember
it because
seeing
my
something
aunt
like
was like a
that, too.
hairstylist, and he did like cheetah prints.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was just so different.
Yeah, yeah.
But you know what's funny? One thing I remember that I did, but like was kind of not cruel. Let me just explain it. Do you remember Gigapet?
Gigapet. Wait, what is like little
It's like a little keychain thing
Yeah.
that you carry around.
I remember those, yeah.
And it's like it's a pet.
Yeah.
And you like feed it.
And then like if we were to die, like I think that's it, right? Like that you can revive it back.
Yeah, I think so. Well, I would kill mine.
On
And what's
purpose?
funny,
Yeah.
do you remember the
You would not
game?
feed it?
Mm-mm.
Oh,
I would purposely like, let's see. Like I'll take
Feed
care
your
of
pet,
it, and then
question
one
mark?
day it's just like,
Nah.
all right, let's try to be evil to you. But do you remember the movie, the game Sims?
Sims, yes.
I remember
Sims,
doing the
yeah.
exact same thing
Yeah.
on that.
Oh,
Where I was
okay.
like, let's destroy the and like
Oh,
after a while, there's like little flies that start like circling.
Yeah,
in and all
yeah.
that. It was funny.
Do you remember the game Roller Coaster? It was for like PC.
Oh,
What-
I didn't have a PC.
Oh, okay. So
I was broke.
you would so you would kind of like Sims in a way, but you would build like a whole like theme park, like a roller.
I've
Yeah.
seen the game, but I
Yeah.
never had it.
Sometimes like you could build like straight roller coasters from like Six Flags, like
And like
X.
leave it untracked,
Yeah.
right?
And sometimes like you could do custom where like you would put like a big old like drop, but you would not like complete it. People would ride it, and then like you would see like little train just go off, and then like, oh, so and so died at your park. Now everyone's
Ooh.
leaving. Yeah, and you would go broke. That's crazy.
That's funny.
And then reset. All right, I just do it all over again.
That's hilarious. You talking about games? Did you ever play like when you're playing games and after a while you're like, what do I do on here now? I've been
Yeah.
playing
Oh, yeah.
for a minute. I remember playing Grand Theft Auto, and that's when they say you're like bored of the game because you start following like the street
Yeah.
rules and
You
stuff.
start
Like
driving super slow. Yeah,
yeah,
Like don't hit
taking
my
all the
car.
lights.
Yeah.
and taking the stop signs.
Yes.
yielding to people. Like
Like you were steal a car, like a super nice one. All right, like I will make sure that no one crashes into it.
That's funny. Talking about that, dude. GTA 6. If you guys
Oh.
watch about anything about gaming, Grand
Yeah.
Theft Auto, I feel it's
I
been
feel
what 13 years or
I
something
feel
like
that's
that.
probably like
12,
the best
13 years?
game in the world ever. Like,
It's fun,
yeah,
but they were announcing that it was coming out this. I forgot. Well, this
I
year,
think like the end of the year, you
Yeah.
know, like for holidays.
August or.
But I think like
that.
yeah,
But they announced that it's getting pushed back even
yeah,
further.
got postponed, guys. Tragic. I think till next year, like around this time, huh?
I don't know.
I saw it somewhere like May 2026. I don't know.
I don't know.
But I feel like GTA, like it's a game that has always been ahead of its time for sure.
It's fun. Because on there it's a free roam kind of thing, and you just
and so realistic,
do whatever you want. Yeah,
it's crazy.
And I saw like some little like leaked gameplays or whatever. I'm not sure if it's real or what. And I was like, that shit looks dope. Nope.
Yeah.
So we'll see. We'll see what's gonna really happen with that. I feel games always get kind of pushed back.
Yeah.
But I wonder what really happened.
But I feel like for GTA, I feel like it makes sense because I know
13 years.
I know they're perfectionists because I mean every game it's crazy.
13 years to perfect something.
Yeah. No, but I've seen like the maps though, like they're crazy.
Oh, they are.
I think like they did like a comparison from like this new map to like the old one. It's gonna be like 3 times bigger. It's crazy. I mean GTA 5 was already ginormous.
Honestly, it was so big I didn't like. Why make it that big?
You never get a chance to explore everything, huh? Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Like they have all these secret like random things that you could like slowly find, like going into the ocean, like swimming down, you find like
boat.
Random shit. Yeah. I'm just like
drive planes too. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's
insane. It's for sure gaming can get lost like hours in for sure.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Did you ever play the game that's the same what's called Red Dead Redemption? It's from the same makers. Yeah,
Rockstar.
That's just dope too.
That one's actually really dope too.
Cool. Yeah.
I liked it because of the whole
like Western,
West.
Yeah,
dude. Yeah. That shit made me just like
that was dope, huh? Yeah, but it was the same concept as GTA, but like Western style. That shit was dope.
Like Revolver and all that shit. Yeah, was tight. I liked it. I remember playing the first Red Dead Redemption.
Yeah,
like the whole story.
Yeah, the whole story.
Yeah, I was like storyline. I was like, this is freaking dope.
They need to bring that game back after GTA 6 too.
Yeah,
that shit is dope too.
When games like that come out and they have like a dope ass campaign, and like obviously there's still like regular shit you could do and whatever. Like say that you could free roam or doing the campaign, following like the storyline. Yeah, that shit's dope.
Yeah.
Like I like overall games like that.
Or the little side quests they have, or like the side quest to the side quest. Like damn.
And that's another thing too. They always have like different random updates.
Yeah,
you just keep on going, bro. They know it too.
Yeah.
People are just like trying to figure out how to get that shit done faster and like, all right, what's next?
Yeah. So changing topic real quick. So do you have like a favorite embarrassing
soda? Yeah, Dr. Pepper.
But iconic song that you love that you play that like if it comes on the radio, like don't change it. But Mara's like what is this?
Okay, I'll simply say this. I almost 99% of the time have no choice what I'm listening to in the car if Myra's in there.
I've at this point I'm putting songs I couldn't like hold on, let me put this one on real quick.
You know what's funny? Sometimes I'll get in the car and if there's nothing play, I'll be like, all right, I'll get on my Spotify and play a song. And she's like, oh no, put this. I'm like, that only lasted 10 seconds. Yeah. Like, here's your song.
Like, what is this? Yeah.
Yeah. So I feel for a song that I'm embarrassed to listen to. Oh man.
I mean, I feel like embarrassed in the fact where like you don't know what they're gonna think, but you love it though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like I listen to so much different music.
Yeah.
Sometimes like I throw off Myra and she's like, you know that, or like, I don't know, you get me? Yeah. Like I literally listen to like all music. You know? And I know sometimes when I like play techno. Okay. She was like, what is that? And I'm just like, like, just like, you don't feel that beat, just like going off,
I know what you mean, yeah.
So when I listen to like show tech or something like that, she's like, oh my God, like, why is it so loud? Or I don't know. She's just like thrown off by it.
Yeah.
But like even hard, like metal music or something like that.
Okay, yeah.
She's like, oh, that sounds so evil. I'm just like, it's, I don't know, it's just a song.
Like, have you heard today's rap songs? They're actually they're actually evil.
Okay, you know what's funny about that?
Talking about some crazy shit,
No, you know what's funny about that? Okay, I'll get back to your question, but I just simply want to say this. I'll tell Myra that, like, say my rap music, right? And they're talking about this, smuggling and drugs and guns and all this stuff, right?
Like their day in life, but like in a like they're rapping it as making sense.
Yeah. And I'll tell her like, what do you think your corridos are?
Yeah.
They're exactly the same thing.
Yeah.
It's just like, to break it down, it's gangsta ass music. Like it's just like street shit where it's like,
Yeah.
And she's like, oh yeah, but like I don't know, it's just she thinks it's different, and I'm like, no. So yeah, it's the exact thing. They'll talk about smuggling and things like that, whatever. Like if you listen to the lyrics and hear what they're saying, it's the exact same shit.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah.
But going back to your question, oh man, I don't think there's really much of a song that's like embarrassing for me to like.
Yeah, like it's not embarrassing for you, but like they'll think like the moment you play it, they'll be like, wait, this is not the Brian.
Okay, if anything, when I play, I say when I grew up, my mom would listen to a lot of disco.
Okay, yeah.
And I was like, oh yeah, that's good ass music, So if I play that, I feel someone's gonna instantly think like, why are you listening to that? Like, it's just like it's just like like I don't know, my mom like listened to it a lot,
Yeah.
So like say that song like when I hear music, it makes me dance, and I'm like, that shit's dope,
that's a good song.
Yeah.
Or like the light one.
Yeah. Well, I literally think that's the exact same song.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like
Look Out Weekend.
Yeah, look out weekends, cause here I come, dude.
Yeah.
I'm just like, fuck yeah, that's dope. Yeah. So I feel something like that, because especially that, like I feel I listen to so much music, but I mainly listen to like underground hip hop or like rock and stuff like that. So instantly judging from like, oh, I hear that type of music and not knowing I listen to like all music, and you hear me play disco, and I'm driving around going like, almost 100, like look out weekends, They're gonna be like, what? That's so different. So I feel that. I feel if I'm listening to like techno or like disco things like that, like electronic music, people are probably like, what the? Like it's so different.
Yeah. I see what you mean.
Yeah.
Like
for you?
For me, for sure. People always throw it off when I tell them that I like, like heavy metal and rock and shit.
Okay.
Yeah, for some reason, yeah. But yeah, like I told Jasmine once that I saw Slipknot live, and she was so taken back, like what? Like
yeah. Well, you know what's crazy? I feel music like that kind of came back in, like how we were talking about earlier, where music from like what we were growing up, like metal, rock, and things like that, kind of came back.
Yeah.
Like the fact that Green Day and like
they're headlining
Arctic
Coachella.
Monkeys, there are like still like known bands and shit like that. Like it just kind of shows you, like their music is still being played by like the new generation.
Yeah, and music like it's just like with styles, like it comes back,
Yeah,
it comes back
and
for sure.
I remember Jasmine when she was talking about like music like that. I was like, oh, dude, like you're talking to the right guy. Like this is my shit, And I'll tell her like because I told her like I went to several like shows and we'll get into like mosh pits, and she was like, oh my god, like that's like so different from like a lot of people what they do now.
Yeah,
it's more like the new gen, like what they're getting into.
It's because she thinks like if you don't dress the part, you don't listen to that music. You know what I mean? Because
and
back in the day it was like if you dress all like dark, chains and shit, like makes sense, But if you dress regular like us, and wait, what? Like you listen to that?
And you know what's funny? I tell her like, dude, like we didn't really have phones around like that, like to take pictures or anything, like
or keep up with
our
trends.
phones were those Nokia green screen looking things where you wouldn't take pictures.
Yeah.
Our Razors, they would take pictures, but if anything, whatever pictures we took, I'm sure I took random pictures like with me skateboarding.
Yeah.
But that's all gone.
Yeah, and then like our trends were like what people were doing around our city. You know what I mean? Like our school and stuff like that. That was our trends. Not like now people log into like TikTok or Instagram. Like that's a trend that it's global. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Before it was like more like inner city.
Yeah. Well, that like certain like places have a certain style, and now like if there's a certain style that goes like viral, now everyone is gonna get into that style.
Yeah,
because it's like that hot topic, like that hot topic, the store.
Oh yeah. Before
Dude, I remember back in the day, Hot Topic was a store where like people would fear to go in because you only dress all in black to go into that store, and like you're
exactly
different,
yeah, not anyone would just walk into Hot Topic.
And that was like a cool spot to like go to get like band shirts or belts or whatever, things like that. Now I pass by Hot Topic and it's completely that. It's a Hot Topic. It doesn't stick to like that one trend.
Yeah, because even when you go in there now, like even like the like their background music, it's like it's pop and shit. You know what I mean? It's like what's in now.
That's why.
Yeah.
The name of the store is Hot Topic. So whatever is the hot topic of what's going on, like trending, that's what it's gonna be.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's just so different now.
It's different now. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. But damn, that shit was tight back in the day.
Yeah.
I don't know. And that, like, I feel like certain times when Jasmine's talking about like certain music or bands, things like that, I'm just like, damn, like it was, I don't know. It's been like freaking 15 years since like doing shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like even shows or.
Oh yeah, I feel like
Yeah,
I don't really go to like at all. Like we don't go to shows,
Mm-mm. I feel like recently I just went to. Not even recently. That was probably like still like 5 something years ago.
Yeah.
I went to go see like Arctic Monkeys or something.
Nice.
And then like even like going to see like underground hip hop shows or just random like mosh pit things like that. Like
small theater type of performance, stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Before, like I remember like going to Fox Theater in Pomona right there like a few times.
The Glass House?
The Glass House. Oh yeah.
Dude, that shit was tight.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I just haven't gone there.
Yeah.
It's been a minute.
Yeah. But for sure, yeah, I mean, music for sure. Like nowadays, like I know exactly what song I hear, Karina. Glorilla.
Well, okay.
Let her cook.
Say that. Like if Karina and the girls are not in the car and you're just going to go, say, to the warehouse real quick, whatever. What are you going to listen to on the way there?
Okay. For sure, like I like to listen like to a mix of shit, like from like reggae to like rock to like some rap and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
But for sure, like some music that people are not expecting, like when I'm driving far and I'm falling asleep, I like to put Pantera. That shit just hypes me up. Yeah.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah.
That's nice. I feel like if I'm doing, like if I was doing just a drive, I do really like Circus Survive.
Okay.
I really like them. Or if not, I'll even just put like 90s hip hop type of shit.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Like those are always just like go-tos.
I know what you mean, yeah. Like they make sense what they're saying. I feel nowadays rap, like sometimes like they don't make sense. You know what I mean? Like, and some of them do, but like
some of them do.
Yeah, but like if you compare it to like back like 90s to 2000, like it makes a lot more sense what they're rapping, you know?
Yeah.
Like it would flow easier and like it actually like painted this picture of what they're trying to say. Now they change like every verse is kind of like talk about one thing and then switches to this and then to that, and you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's very jumpy nowadays, very like TikTok-y, like people can't really keep an attention span like that. So you gotta keep you in.
Well, I feel a lot of music wise, like I started doing a lot of more like SoundCloud rapping.
Yeah.
Where it was just like that trend where it's, but like, and that's what I'm saying. Like, not every music is bad or not every music is good.
Of course.
They got their goods and bads.
Yeah, it's just different times, like different times. Yeah, we're from different
even
direction.
Like for myself, like I said, I like so many different types of music where I'll listen. I'm telling you, like, if I go in the car, I don't know what I'm gonna play sometimes.
Yeah.
Like it just depends on the vibe.
Sometimes I'm so confused. Like I'm gonna just fucking play some YouTube video in the background.
Yeah. I think even my like Spotify might be confused. Like you know how it shows me like Brian's top 10, whatever. Sometimes it's like good luck. Like, I don't know, because I'm telling you, I could do that. I could do Circa. I could do Blink. I could do freaking even Pantera sometimes or whatever. Just like Young Dolph. I don't know, like. Mexican OT that recently got into. He's freaking pretty dope. I don't know, everything.
Yeah,
I like everything.
Same. Yeah.
Like even dude, like country music.
Oh, okay,
dude. I feel a lot of people instantly think country music was like. I feel nowadays people got more into it, but I remember back in the day, what you mean, because country music was like a thing where it's like what, like
honestly, because I never really like I listened to country, and then Karina would listen to some songs like it's pretty cool, But yeah, but I was like one of those type of people that like I would listen to everything except for country. You know what I mean?
Okay. I feel country music, a lot of its lyrics are very like, well, depending on what country music, but some of it is like very like sentimental, kind of like love story kind of thing. Like
I know what you mean.
Yeah,
like that one song, the tractor one.
No, not that one.
No, we're not. I mean, it sounds like it. Like it starts kind of romantic. You know what I mean?
No, like have you ever heard "History in the Making"?
No.
"History in the Making" is a beautiful song. Yeah. From Darius Rucker. He did listen to that song.
Okay. There's a song that but it was more mainstream that I liked a lot, and it came out. It was a whiskey one. What's it called?
Oh, the Tennessee whiskey.
Tennessee whiskey. Yeah,
Tennessee whiskey's really dope. Or a bar song.
the bar song. That one. There you go.
Bro.
Yeah, the bar song. That one.
See, dude, I'm telling you, I like all music.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
that was a good one. Yeah,
that one. Oh yeah,
love that
one
one.
gets you into it,
especially because like I'm a whiskey guy, so oh hell
same,
yeah,
bro.
yeah,
Yeah, it's just dope.
yeah. It's
See,
a good song.
I don't know, and see that's the thing too. Certain songs just hit in a certain like type of vibe that you're in.
Yeah.
Say that, you're drinking at a bar or whatever. That song comes on, you're gonna be like, hell yeah, give me a freaking shot right now of whiskey.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, or like you playing some Sublime.
Yeah,
hack the bong real quick. Hold on.
Best believe tribal seed. Ooh.
Oh yeah,
I'll be like, look, pass that thing, pass the dude to the left.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm just gonna be chilling.
Yeah,
So and that. Listening to rock and you're just like, oh hell yeah, like,
yeah.
Just fucking.
I remember
getting into it. Like,
yeah, like when I'm working on sometimes I'm into like heavy metal and shit.
I can't listen to something soft.
I'm a fucking like bench these 3 plates.
Yeah, like,
yeah, right.
And trust me, at the end of the night when I'm all drunk and I'm getting into my feelings, like, no, I'm gonna make my feelings even worse. Play sad song right now, dude.
That's funny.
It's all type of vibe.
You know what? Yeah, I mean, like it all depends on like the mood and the vibe you're at. Because I remember when we went to for a honeymoon to Bora Bora, like
they're listening to metal music. Dun, 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 dun.
Like all we were playing was like reggae and Bob Marley, on repeat. Yeah.
I could see that because your guys' view was set perfectly for that.
I remember like I even saw Corinne like shed a tear for like Over Rainbow song.
Oh yes,
yeah, because it's like such a beautiful view, like
Somewhere Over the Rainbow is just a very beautiful song.
Yeah, it is.
I loved it. I remember. You know what's funny? I remember we got to Hawaii. I think it was for our honeymoon too, and I played the song by Ziggy Marley.
Okay,
I think it's called Beach in Hawaii. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And it goes like, oh fuck, how did it go? Like somewhere in the beach in Hawaii, whatever. I can't sing, but dude, if you guys have never heard that song, search up Ziggy Marley, Beach in Hawaii. I think it's called Beach in Hawaii. But really beautiful.
I feel like I know what we're trying to talk about.
Yeah.
I just can't like wrap it around, but like if you play it, like of course.
Yeah. I remember I heard that song because I was in a beach in Hawaii, and I was like, fuck yeah. I'm telling you, just certain like vibes just hit certain songs where you're just like,
I feel that's why like genres exist, so like
oh yeah,
for the vibe you're in, you know what I mean?
Yeah. And that's why sometimes when certain people only listen to some type of song,
like like a specific like genre only, like why,
yeah. For me, I'm just like okay, I get it, you really love that music and everything else sucks apparently, but not every day is the same. Certain moods are gonna be different from another day. You get me? So
I know what you mean.
Yeah. So that's tight.
Yeah.
I love music. It's dope. And music is cool, you know too, I feel like I'm open to music where some people like say that, they get into like, oh, I'm old, I don't listen like this new stuff.
Like oldies.
Yeah, bro. And they're closed minded to anything. And I'll be like, no, like let me hear it. Like I don't know if it's good or bad. Like, like we don't know until you hear it. Yeah. And I'll start listening to it. I was like, oh, okay, this is cool. I can get into it. I'm hip. I'm cool. And then there's some songs I'm
I could
like,
get boogie.
I could get boogie. But yeah, there's something for everything.
Of course, yeah.
Or everyone. Yeah.
Or every type of situation you're in. All right, guys. So we're about ready to wrap it up, but we got some quotes for you guys to inspire you or make you laugh. What you got for us, Brian?
Want to go first?
Yeah.
All right. Over the week I heard this verse, but I feel this is kind of like a quote for someone that's trying to find love. But sometimes love is like a butterfly. When you chase that butterfly, it's harder for you to capture it, and it starts like fluttering away from you.
Yeah.
And sometimes when you're just like still, sometimes that butterfly finds you. So the same thing with love. Sometimes you're chasing love and, like, I want to find someone desperate, whatever it is. And it sometimes just doesn't really happen, But sometimes if you just more focus on yourself, love will find you. You get me?
Yeah. Like, for example, like how he said chasing, like, oh, I'm gonna go to the bar, meet some girl, or I'm gonna go to the club, hope, I'm gonna get real nice, hope I meet somebody. But when you least expect it, that's when like true love finds you,
Yeah. And it happened kind of more naturally.
Yeah.
Instead of just like trying to go out there and force it.
Yeah.
Like not force it, but
Yeah.
Yeah,
I see what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah. And I just heard that and I was like, oh shit, makes sense. So it was cool.
Okay, so I have this quote from Albert Einstein.
Oh.
So he says, "Learn from yesterday, live for today, hope for tomorrow. The important thing is to not stop questioning."
Live, what was it? Live for today.
Live for today. Learn from yesterday, live for today.
Learn from yesterday,
and hope for
today,
tomorrow.
And hope for tomorrow.
But
never stop questioning.
Never stop questioning. Yeah. We're just gonna end it there, y'all.
I'm just trying to take that one in.
You know what? Yeah.
Because that, like, learn from yesterday, live for today, and hope for tomorrow.
Yeah.
But never stop questioning.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because
I guess
like you learn from the previous day.
Yeah.
And you live for today.
Mm-hmm.
And then as well,
you
never know what's going to happen, but hopefully you have tomorrow as well, because sadly things happen, but never stop questioning.
Yeah.
Because you always want to like seek answers.
Yes.
And it's rather ask than stay silent.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're good. Hopefully y'all understood that one more than I did. I was a little lost.
Yeah, that was for sure. But you know what, guys? Some of you guys will understand it. Some of you guys will not. So
I didn't.
It's Albert Einstein.
Right?
He's a smart guy.
Dude is smart. I'll say that. But hopefully you guys enjoyed that episode. It's always a great time here.
That was a great time.
Yeah. Once again, don't forget, we try not to forget, but we're going to try to do more, what are these?
The wheel?
Suggestions for the wheel. And we'll try to post like maybe the date before we film, so we could come in that morning. And
yes, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah. So stay tuned to that.
And then we'll try to put some fun ones up there for you guys.
Hopefully. Hopefully better than just turning your shirt around.
All right. Or eating a bug.
Oh, I don't want to.
No more eating, guys, please.
That was actually intense, bro. That shit was crazy. But stay safe, y'all. Hopefully y'all enjoyed. And look, totally last minute, but enjoy hopefully you all enjoyed your Cinco de Mayo.
Yeah. Oh, and, that's true. Cinco de Mayo is coming up.
Yeah. By the time they watch this, it was the day before.
Enjoy this carne asada, you guys.
They enjoyed the carne asada.
Oh, enjoy the yes. And I'm sure like a few people are gonna drink.
Oh no, definitely. Yeah. I think that's what it was. Everybody chilling, drinking. Well, cheers. Peace out, y'all.